What's going on, YouTube? Captain Redbeard back. How's everybody doing? How's your weekend going? Hope it's going good. Alright, so what I got for you today is something that I've been having a lot of fun with. Pretty cool. Good amount of DPS and a bit of armor regen with it, but not on the gear. So let me show you what I got here. Alright, this is what it is. I have 3-piece Providence Defense, 1-piece Grupo, 1-piece Seska, and the Fox's Prayer knee pads. Start at the top. I have the firewall specialization. I'm using it with the shield. That's why I have it on there. So I can have the striker shield with it. And for the weapons, I am using Emelines Guard, 97.8 thousand for the damage. It is not expertise. It's not even rank 10. It's rank 9. SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to target out of cover, all maxed out. And I'm using it for the talent. Perfect preservation. Killing an enemy repairs 15% armor over 5 seconds. Headshot kills improve the repair by an additional 15%. That's really why I'm using that one. And actually, I like it. It's working really well. And then I have the Kingbreaker. It is expertise 14, so 14% more weapon damage on that. So I have maxed out assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to target out of cover. Talent's perfect flatline on the Kingbreaker, but we're not using that for this one, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, and then I just got the TDI card custom. Okay, so down to the gear set here. Start with the mask. So 3-piece Providence, brand set bonus. I have all 3 of them. 15% headshot damage, 10% crit chance, 15% crit damage. Core attributes and armor. Minor attribute is headshot damage, crit damage, and a crit damage mod. The backpack, core attribute is weapon damage. Minor attribute, crit damage, crit chance, and a crit damage mod. The talent's Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. And that's an important one for, why I'm running this gear set the way that I am. And here's why. Here's the chest piece. Core attribute weapon damage, minor's crit chance, crit damage, and a crit damage mod that's almost maxed, but not quite. Talents Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack each second up to a max of 9. Each stack increases weapon damage by 4% to enemies within 10 meters. All stacks are lost when you have no bonus armor. And I was trying to get something that would hit a little bit harder, that I wouldn't have to have, the Healer Guard or the armor regen builds and stuff like that. So I just kind of put this together and seeing where it got me, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, for the gloves, we have the Grupo 1-piece, 15% critical hit damage. Core attribute is armor. Minor attribute crit damage and crit chance. Over to the holster here, Seska Froba, 10% crit chance. Core attribute weapon damage. Minor crit chance and crit damage. This is expertise 6. And that's the only part of the gear set that I have any expertise on. I haven't really been using this all that long, so that's where I'm at with it. And for the knee pads, the Fox's Prayer, 10% rifle damage. Not really using that, so that's okay. Core attribute weapon damage. And we get the 8% damage to target out of cover and crit hit damage. And depending on what I'm doing, if I'm, running PvE with it, then I'm using a shield and a reviver. Um, if I'm doing PvP, like if I go into conflict, I'll probably use, I don't know, I don't really have any of the skill tiers. Maybe a decoy and, maybe a pulse. It just all depends on what I got going on. But that's where I'm at with that. I am sitting at 1.1 million armor. But the Emelines Guard helps me out a little bit with that. So 15% armor over 5 seconds. So if I get a headshot kill, it's improved by an additional 15, it's 30%. That's what my goal is. I try to, headshot kill, headshot kill. And Emmeline's Guard's a really smooth gun, SMG, so it's not bouncing around all over the place. So it works really well. So 30% of 1 million, we got, 300,000, 1.1. So we got, 330 or whatever. That's not bad. And then we have the bonus armor. If I'm doing my numbers right there. Let me know down in the comments. Hey, you screwed the numbers up. And so we got the adrenaline rush here. Gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. So that's just additional. So that's 220,000 additional. It just kind of helps me have some DPS, but also not, kill me when the enemies just look at me. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is cool. So let's look at the stats where I'm at. All right, so 97,000 weapon damage, 32,000 PvP weapon damage. Crit chance is maxed out at 60. Crit damage is at 182.7. 95% headshot damage. And let's head down here. 70% all weapons damage bonus. 30% submachine gun damage bonus. And like I said, just over 1.1 million for the armor. And that about does it there. That's really all I was looking to do. The shield is a skill tier 2, and that is because the shield tiers off of armor as well, which, it works for me. If I wanted to get another skill tier, just change the specialization to technician, and it would give me another skill tier for, towards the shield. It'd give me one, for like the hive or whatever, the reviver, whatever else you're using there. But I am just having a blast with this. I'm gonna probably do a video of some gameplay with this. I just don't like to break down the sets and showcase a build that I put together and then, attach gameplay with it. I just kind of do it separately. It's just my thing. It's what I do. But check it out at the shooting range real quick. So if I'm using Emmeline's Guard, and you can see I got the bonus armor there from the adrenaline rush, do some damage. It's an elite target. We got, ready, here we go. Alright, so that's 30%. That's another 30. So what I was doing was I was kind of just running around with the Kingbreaker. And then if, I was getting hit by the enemies, needed to get some armor back, I just swap over to the Emelines Guard, and there you go. But I really do like the Kingbreaker. It's one of my favorite guns in the game. I like it a lot. So yeah, I mean, you know, you get an elite come along or whatever. Kingbreaker's pretty good. 8.6. So there it is. That is the build breakdown. Show you what I've been doing with it. And yeah. All right. Well, if you like this video, hit that like. Subscribe so you won't miss any more. If you enjoyed watching it, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know how you do it if you got something similar to this. As usual, like my other videos, I'm always curious to see what other people are, you know, putting together and how they're making stuff work. I appreciate the recent feedback that I've been getting. Thank you to the people who have subscribed and liked the videos. I really do appreciate that a lot. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. All right, I am Captain Redbeard 253, and I will see you in the next video. Be good. I'll see you later.